Assuming a servile manner, the ghost said, "Friend Vijay Singh, it is an honor to meet a man like you. I admit to being defeated. But where will you go tonight?" "Rest in my house. You can leave tomorrow." Now thoroughly elated, Vijay Singh replied, "I cannot refuse your hospitality, but tomorrow you will go with me as my prisoner. I must display the trophy of my victory to my people." The ghost bowed in agreement, but silently vowed to kill Vijay Singh in the night. He led him to his house in the cave. Vijay Singh kept awake at night. He cleverly duped the ghost in his own cave. The ghost believed that Vijay Singh was unbeatable. He ran away, leaving all his property, which made Vijay Singh wealthy for life. The ghost fed him dry fruits and a lot of milk, and later led him to a luxurious bed to sleep on, complete with pillows and bolsters. But Vijay Singh lay awake listening to the snores of the ghost. In the middle of the night, he slipped off his bed. He placed a bolster in the center of the bed, throwing over it a coverlet to make it look exactly like a sleeping man. Having done this, he crouched watchfully in a dark corner. Sure enough, just before the break of dawn, the ghost approached the bed armed with a stout club. He brought the club down on what he thought was Vijay Singh's head. Not hearing even a groan, he smiled, pleased that he had killed his enemy. However, just to make doubly sure, he struck the bolster 6 times more. Satisfied with his work, he returned to his couch and, covering his head, settled down to sleep again. Meanwhile, Vijay Singh crept silently back into bed. After a pause, he groaned as if in disgust, threw back his coverlet and sat up. Disturbed by the noise, the ghost peeped from under his bedclothes to see the strong man stretching his arms above his head and yawning. For a moment, the ghost turned rigid with shock. "Friend ghost, there are insects in your cave," said Vijay Singh in a complaining voice. "Here I was enjoying the sweetest sleep I have had in years, and there comes this insect to trouble me. I distinctly counted 7 flappings of its wings. Of course, it has not bitten me, but it's most annoying." The ghost panicked. Those 7 blows would have reduced any other man to pulp. There is no safety near a formidable wrestler like this, he thought, and fled from the cave, leaving behind all his ill-gotten wealth. It took several camels from the village to remove the property Vijay Singh had acquired. He returned much of it to the rightful owners. He went especially to the old woman, thanked her for her invaluable gift, and asked for her granddaughter's hand in marriage. Thenceforth, Vijay Singh was more careful about boasting. It is said that no traveler was ever troubled again in the haunted desert. Indra David, abridged Rajasthani folktale. Questions: how did Vijay Singh use the egg? How did he use the lump of salt? Why did Vijay Singh conclude that the ghost would not be a worthy opponent to him? Was he fair in his judgment? Why did Vijay Singh ask the ghost to accompany him to town next day? What made the ghost believe Vijay Singh was dead? Vijay Singh complained of insect in the cave. What was he referring to and why? Was it really a ghost who Vijay Singh befooled? Who do you think it was? Thank you.